Oh no! Our table! It's broken!
Yeah. Yeah. Don Brown. Bills Mafia. Yeah. You find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them, breaking them. You find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them, breaking them. You know the mafia dangerous. Put a hit out on your favorite team.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Weapons, shooting the bomb. Mafia mind. Please don't step on my shoes. Game day ones, the white, the red, the blues. Hey man, breaking tables is traditional. Wishing the fish. Look at my drip. Never cheating like Belichick is. Sean McDermott never telling the biz. Leon Dawkins, Mr. Brown, we got Mitch. Gabe Davis told tapping to this. Who making anthems that slapping like this? Nobody getting the traction like this. You find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them. The podcast breaking tables, you see us, we breaking them tables. Neil and Brian is breaking the tables. The mafia, baby, you know that we dangerous. Everybody know. Don Brown.
Get the tables.
Ladies and gents, welcome to Breaking Tables. Epic B over here.
Tampanil here. What's up, Pete?
No, long time no see, my friend. Only saw you last Friday night, my guy. Good to see you, man.
It was good seeing you.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. You got to see my little brother. Younger brother. He's 30 now. Grown ass man. I keep forgetting I'm old. Was stationed overseas for a year. John Van Slyke. A year and like 2 months, something like that. And I got to see him, his beautiful family, my nephews, and Tampanil just like, we're going to come crash your party. We're like, sure, I guess we have no choice.
We did, and we drank all his beer too.
Yes, it was a lot of beers drunken. Look, between that and golf, 2 cases gone. But guys, welcome to the show. It's going to be an epic show for Memorial Day weekend. We are going to get you guys started. Your weekend starts now. Quit work or just take PTO off tomorrow because this is going to be the best weekend ever. This episode is brought to you by Brennan Sports Pub, Pompano Beach, home of South Florida Bills backers. Great food, great beer, great staff. So cool. I know we're going to be playing Miami week 2, so we are working on getting some events set up, coordinating with John, Bills backers in Miami. So it's just, we're going to see what he wants to do because it's his show and we just like to tag along. So Brendan Sports Pub, Pompano Beach, Federal Highway. Boom.
That's the wrong one.
I know. I saw that one. Also brought to you by FloridaBillsBackers.com. Anything that is going to be going on, events throughout everywhere, Bills backers wise, you got to go there, especially Miami. It's one of the biggest games of the year. Not just the game itself, but like the tailgate, the atmosphere, the parties. So FloridaBillsBackers.com. All right.
Hell yeah.
So, Tampanil, again, good to see you. We had a lot of fun talking. And that's like the first time Tampanil ever and I got together, and not once did we talk about football really, or the podcast. Well, we did a little bit of the podcast, but
a little bit.
That's
mostly drank.
Mostly drank. Yeah. You can't talk when you're drinking.
No, but yeah, it was fun. Hanging out with your brother, hanging out. Just hanging out, just relaxing, not doing anything. Just relaxing and having fun.
Yeah. That's what that was the key. It took me only 5 hours to get there and like 70 hours to get back because it was crazy. But what's up, Mike?
See people?
Oh yeah, I did. On the way back, I really had to use the restroom, and I'm just like, wait a minute, my buddy Alan lives out here. Shout out to Alan. He didn't answer the first time, so I power called him, and he finally answered. He was probably sleeping, and I'm like, "Hey, man, what are you doing?" Like, nothing. There he is, Alan. Yo, what up, buddy? And I go, "All right, 2 questions. Number 1, how far away do you live off of 75?" And he's like, "I don't know, like 10, 15 minutes." I go, "Number 2, can I use your bathroom?" He's like, "Yeah, come on over." So I traded him like a bunch of shit ton of beers, the rest of my beers, just like, nah, it's cool. And he let me use his bathroom, and it was awesome. So what's
nice
up, buddy? Yeah, thank you, man. Go Bills.
Hopefully do number 2.
Oh, yeah, and I didn't flush either. Oh, that's messed
Alan, did he upper deck your toilet?
All right, back to football. Enough of this.
All
right. Oh, Bobby Seymour, where are you? Shout out to the Bandits for going back-to-back championship, right, Tampa Neil?
Yeah.
Pretty sure this is something, Neil. I think I'll let you drive this one.
Yeah, we kind of had a little talk about the Bandits a couple of weeks ago. Weren't quite sure what was going to go on, and they ended up beating Toronto. Then they beat somebody else, and then Albany I believe it was. They beat Albany in the finals, right?
It's how much you watch lacrosse.
Yeah. It's how much I watch lacrosse. Yes, I'm happy that I knew that they swept Albany, but they finished off 1-2 they're back to back, and we had a little bet going on. And here I'll play it for you. Watch it yourself here.
Ooh.
So we have some bets going on here on the chat. I don't know if you saw this. I will make a bet with Alan. Here's Bobby. I'll make a bet with Alan. If the Bandits win the championship again, he has to buy me a Bandits jersey, our shirt. But if they don't, I will give him a signed Gabe Davis jersey. I like it. Alan, are you in?
Alan? Even though nobody wants a Gabe Davis signed jersey? Sorry.
Alan, are you in on this bet? I like this.
I want to see this one. I want to see this bet. Now I have to watch the Bandits.
Bob, that is indeed the guy from Alan. There we go. Alan's in.
We got a bet.
There we go.
We got a gentleman's bet. We got a gentleman's bet.
Oh, without further ado, we've got Alan here. What's up, Alan?
Where's the winner of this bet? Where's Bobby?
We don't know where Bobby is. We reached out to Bobby. I don't know if he wants his jersey, I guess. I don't know. But Alan, you made it on. We appreciate you coming on. So first off, why did you doubt the Bandits?
They weren't playing all that great the whole year.
Oh, they weren't? Okay.
No, they lost to Albany twice during the season. So I mean they weren't as good as in the past, I thought. So I had my doubts, and I was proven wrong.
But you know what?
So you actually watch? Hold on, I have a question. Do you actually watch lacrosse? Because it sounds like you know, like they're what games?
I watch the important games. It's on the Friday night, and it's all
okay.
On, over the air TV. So I mean, why not crack up with a couple beers and watch some sports? Right?
What else would you have to do?
Yeah, right.
So Alan, is this one of those bets where it's like, you know what? This isn't one of those bets where it's a bad loss.
No.
Because I assume you wanted the Bandits to win anyways.
Yeah, that's right. Right. Exactly it. I mean, hey, if they win, somebody in Buffalo has to win, right?
Yeah, right.
And what's the expiration date of this bet? Is Tampa Neil, is there like a statute of limitations set for bets set on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter?
I'm just surprised that Bobby didn't make it on yet, because he's always on the show.
Yeah. I'm surprised we got Alan on.
What do you mean?
That what?
I'm here every week. I mean, I'm kind of new here, so.
That's awesome. We appreciate
he knows Caproche.
Oh, nice. Boy, Captain Dave.
Yep.
You guys actually live pretty close. How far is Depew from Hamburg or Blasdell?
It's 20 minutes everywhere.
Yeah.
You're 20 minutes from everywhere if you live in Buffalo.
this far away on a map.
Right.
We got like 2 inches to go. We're good.
It's opposite down here in Florida, Tampa, and in Miami region. It's that same distance away as like 4 hours. So
Yeah. Well, everybody deals with traffic, but
So what was the bet? What was this bet? I mean, I saw the video, but you used like T-shirts, right? You have to get him
I thought he wanted the jersey, but
okay.
he said something about a shirt. But I'm willing to buy him the jersey. He can, or if he wants a Bills jersey or whatever, he just tells me. I mean, what's his name? Jim Libertor from
There you go.
At the Showers. You know that group.
Yeah.
I mean, he sells his hoodies, so if Bobby wants something like that, he can have that too. Doesn't matter. I'm willing to.
Okay.
Those are nice hoodies.
All I heard was he's got like 10 seconds or Epic B is going to get a brand new jersey. No, I was kidding. But no, seriously, you got 8 more seconds. Let's go.
Tell me your size. I'll send it to you.
No, it's cool. You got. We'll make sure you and Bobby eventually connect. That's awesome. We had OTA boys. We had OTAs, even though it's not mandatory. Okay. Spoiler alert: Tampa Neal, Stephon Diggs wasn't there.
He wasn't in Houston either.
He wasn't in Houston either.
He wants out already. He wants out of Houston.
What are your thoughts on Stephon Diggs wanting out of Houston, Tampa Neal? Or Alan, whoever wants to answer me.
Does he want out of Houston?
I'm joking. It was a joke. Tampa Neal's not even listening. Can you hear us, Tampa Neal?
Sorry. Yes, I can.
You understand the words coming out of my mouth?
I do now. Yes.
OTAs. We got OTAs. What's the news on OTAs, Tampa Neal? Give them some news.
The only people that were not there were Daquan Jones and Rasul Douglas. Everybody else was participating, was there. They were learning things, getting back in their minds back in the football mode. So it's nice to see that. Which I think the majority of the players were there because, little softball tournament that was going on this weekend too.
That was pretty cool. We can talk about that in the next segment, though.
Yes.
Actually, fuck OTAs. I'd rather talk about that.
I was going to save that for the 716 Express moment.
We'll save that for halftime show.
Yeah, I got a couple good clips for it.
Ellen, what are your thoughts on OTAs with this whole new wide receiver room, brand new offensive coordinator, full-time offensive coordinator, who we brought in, who we got rid of?
I'm still gathering information. I was out of town this past weekend, so I really still haven't caught up on things yet, but looking to see what they can do. Who knows? I guess a lot of people are talking about Coleman already, but it's, size and stuff like that. So
don't feel bad, Alan. I wasn't either paying attention. I just Googled like 5 minutes before the show. Yeah. I'm like, all right, let's go. Talk about something.
No, I was listening to like Alan's press conference, and I think it was kind of funny. One of the statements that he made, he's like, they asked him, what's your relationship going on with Keon? How's it going? Everything's seems to be going pretty good. You guys are talking a lot. He's like, well, yeah, Keon does like to talk a lot. So,
Ruh-roh. Does already.
Like, yep, he does talk a lot. He is very entertaining. Like if you listen to some of the things that he does, he's very entertaining. Like I was watching a video a little bit ago. It was of him doing a Skittles tasting. Like they put a blindfold on him, and he had to try all the different Skittles. He wasn't very good at it. He got 2 out of 3 or 2 out of 5. But it was just funny. Like it was a stupid thing he was doing that was hilarious. He's like, man, I'm not very good at this. I suck at this.
I did not see that video. Like I said, all I had was 5 minutes. So, trying to not Alan make feel bad because we don't talk X's and O's here. We talk whatever we want. It's like imagine going to a bar and you just happen to see a Bills fan. You're just like, all right, let's do a shot and have some drinks and talk about whatever. We might talk about the Bills. We might not. Who knows? This is what Breaking Tables is all about, right, Neil?
Absolutely. We got random people that are popping up here.
Hey guys,
What's up?
Rye Richard, can you change your name to your normal name? You weirdo.
Hey, so let me know how much I owe you for shipping.
For what?
Shipping.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Because you won something and he's not paying for that. That's part of it.
No, he's not paying for that.
He's got to.
Well, I got to pay.
How do you raffle off something and then be like, oh, by the way, you got to pay for shipping? Okay, whatever.
He was like just getting rid of. It was like a closeout sale.
Oh, I missed it. What I win?
You didn't win anything.
All right. Well,
you
then move on to the next.
You had to be in it to win it. Mike Rump is here. What's up, Mike? Epic B. You think you can get someone to find out how much my new autograph picture is worth? What autograph picture did you get, Mike?
It's a picture of Michael J. Fox and Michael J. Fox's autograph, and it's like doodles all over. It's so messed up.
What a dick.
I know.
That's funny as well.
Can we delete that part on air? How do I? Come on, Tappy Neil. Act like you've seen Mike Runk's comments before. What's up, Kate? How you doing? She is the treasury, aka the mom of South Florida Bills backers. We just designate her as the treasury because us guys don't want to do it. Can't wait. Football's coming up.
She has the toughest job of anybody in that chapter. Dealing with you guys.
Yeah, and she's sober, so it's like, oh,
jeez, whoa,
how did you do that? Alan, being a Bills fan, how long you been a Bills fan? You don't have to give your age, but you could just say, is it greater than 20 years?
Since I was born, 1965. Okay. How about that?
So at least 60 years. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Congrats. Thanks for being a Bills fan. That's cool. What is the weirdest? Like you see all these tailgates, right? This is good. This is actually a good conversation I want to bring up, Alan. So you've seen the tailgates throughout the years, right? You've seen the different evolutions. Obviously, now we're at the Breaking Tables evolution of tailgates as Bills Mafia. What is your thoughts on that? Like, I want to hear, give us the evolution, your thoughts on the evolution of tailgates. Is it the same? Is it changed for the better, for the worse? What are your thoughts on that?
I think everybody tries to outdo the other person with their stunts on the tables. And a lot of times they fail miserably. I mean, really bad, like face plants, catching on fire. It's getting crazy. But
missing the table, missing the table completely and landing into the asphalt.
Yeah. Yeah.
The table moved.
Understand that. Maybe I'm just too old to do that stuff, but I don't get it. Yeah.
There was a tornado that moved the table.
Do we have that video? No, we were not. I'm not reliving that pain.
When was it? The Miami game when you guys started jumping on that table? I saw Neil's glasses disappear. I'm like,
right, I did too. He's been looking for them, and my wife's
laughing. They're in my hat.
Oh, I thought, man, I hope he didn't lose them or break them and then have to go into the game. No,
it was after. It was after the game. It was after the game.
Well, that was after the game?
We made a rule. Every time we break a table, every time we broke a table, past tense, we lost. So we're like, nope, fuck that. We're doing it afterwards. And hey, it worked out. Just we're not doing it with Tampa Neil's solid mahogany executive desk again.
Who was laughing?
That was my wife. That was no
everybody.
Everybody. But
I heard one person's female voice, and I just thought it had to be related to you guys.
Was that your wife or mine?
It was definitely my wife. She was dying laughing. I mean, I saw Jennifer laughing too, but you can't hear on. Trish was like camera right here going, and you guys are all worried about if we died, and so yeah. Wow. But all right, so I like that, right, Neil? We try to outdo last year's tailgate, right? And then last year's tailgate try to outdo the year before. It's any tailgate. That's what Bills Mafia does. right? We met the coolest people in the world. We might be idiots in a tailgate, but we're also professionals. You know, we work our asses off. We're blue collared. We're white collared. You know, but that's what makes us the best fans of all time. And now we're in a new season, new stadium coming up. What, Alan?
That's he's mentioned a new stadium, and it's like so far it's it's pretty good progression that
definitely
progress that they're making and building the stadium, but it sort of gets everyone excited, but at the same time, everyone here is bitching about the personal seat licenses. Like
they have a right to, right?
Ridiculous. But I don't know how they compare it to other teams and other stadiums. Like some are like 15, 20,000 or something like that. But
I know whenever we talked about this a couple shows ago, and I know whenever I looked it up, Atlanta was the most recent one that came out there that had the PSLs, and their prices were significantly higher than the one that I've seen for Buffalo so far.
Oh,
significantly higher. Yeah. I mean, if you were in the club levels, you were pushing 6 figures for your PSLs.
Just for one.
And that's huge for one seat. Yes.
One seat. Wow, that's crazy.
That's all. I got 5 on it. Do they accept checks?
I don't know how much their upper level ones were going for. Obviously, they only focus on the really, really expensive ones. But like, I mean, the ones for the Bills are what, 20,000 for?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
But I've also heard that the upper levels are going to be around $1,000.
Right.
So, around $1,000.
Yeah, but the people that sit down low and in the club seats, they're getting pushed around too, because I guess all the corporations were given first choice or something like that. Mm-hmm. And for your seat selection, you're getting kind of, like I said, run around or pushed around. You're not really. Yeah. It's not. They're not doing anything by seniority. So,
speaking of the new stadium and the whole pit, and we got to feed them to the pit, or else we'll lose. Kind of superstitious behavior, and being a Bills fan, I'm pretty sure, like the first Bills fan is like, I'm going to call this superstitious. I guarantee that was the word. That's how that word developed and was made. Alan, being a Bills fan yourself, sir, knowing all the friends, knowing Kaprosh, knowing the crazies, knowing the tailgates, are you superstitious or are you just little stitious?
No, not. No, I'm not superstitious. The players are do whatever. That's them. But I don't. I think it's just got, with all the throwing somebody to the pit. I think that was just another one of those.
Yeah, I like it. It
sure was entertaining.
Another story. Somebody trying to outdo each other, but. Maybe that's just me. I just go to the game. If I go to the game or just watch it, I'm just there for the sports and sometimes the scenery.
Awesome. And it doesn't have to be football. You say Buffalo Bills, it doesn't have to be about football. It's the community. It's what we do. It's hell, Micah Hyde just had a charity softball game that he does every year. And Jordan Poyer was like, oh, Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the world. Just doesn't matter. If you've done it once, you're going to want to go back and do it again.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, I seems like there's an awful lot. Well, they sold out to the whole stadium, whatever, to that softball game. And I think, what's his name? Josh Allen was trying to encourage Micah Hyde to come back.
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, so he just grabbed the microphone or something like that and started chanting one more year. So.
Tabby, do you want to drive this one?
There you go.
That's cool. Oh
So,
man.
Hyde's response was pretty funny too. He's like, "We'll have the softball game one more year next year."
That's good for the community. That's awesome. It's fun, you know. It's like it doesn't have to be Bills related. Let's
Yeah,
talk about that. That was actually I wish they would air that. I wish they would just straight up air that. Like we would watch that. Like you put it on ESPN or something. Even though Hyde made it ESPN top 10 plays on Monday.
Wait, you mean this? There's no sound on this one.
Ooh.
Zoink. Oh,
Wow.
that is so nasty. All right. He's got enough juice. One more year. Come on.
Behind, like he bunts the ball. He runs back, toss it behind his back. I was just like, you know what? You don't bunt on me. You don't bunt on me.
Do you know where you are? Where are you going? Nowhere.
Yeah, that was a pretty awesome play. It was a really fun event to see. Like I was just watching what they were putting up on like Instagram and stuff, and I'm like, oh, you should see this. I'm like, Jen, look at this right here. It's cool. So
What else we got? Anything else?
To see that. I do. Do you want to make this? Do you want to do the 716 Express moment?
Oh, this is. Yeah. Let's roll with it.
So this 716 Express moment is brought to you by the 716 Express. Please hit up. We're both hitting at the same time. 716-express.com. Anything you want Buffalo related here in Florida. Well, not just here in Florida, all worldwide. Rick has got his van ready. He is going to be hitting the road and heading to different cities all over the place. I believe he's going to be in Fort Lauderdale next week. Then Fort Myers and Daytona and Jacksonville Beach, then headed back to Miami. So he's traveling all over the place and making wings for everybody and drinking beer with people. So hit up his page and find out the dates. So not only in that softball game was there a softball game, but they also had a home run derby. And Alan hit some balls long. Here's a few of them right here. Enjoy.
Oh my goodness! That's close. Let's see he's gonna get there. Lester's looking back. It's going. Oh yeah, I think that one's got a chance. It's high. It's far. T-on. Oh my goodness. Push it. Left center. I can't keep track anymore. He's teeing off. He's teeing off now. When you won this thing a few years ago, and then you had to give it over to Spencer Brown, I think it's back in your hands where it should be. I want Spencer next year, man.
So they've done this. They've done this 4 years, and Allen has won the home run derby 3 of those 4 years. So, is there anything he can't do?
Win a Super Bowl?
Oh, Alan, that is dark. That is dark. Damn it, he'll kick them out again.
Try to get Alan, come on. Okay.
All right, guys.
I won't do it. I won't do it.
No, that's true, though. Fuck, it hurts. Truth hurts, man. That's not cool. This is a Bills podcast.
What was I thinking? I know.
Sounded like a Dolphin fan for a minute. But yeah, he hasn't won a Super Bowl. Now that kind of ruined the show. That's it. There we go.
Well, come to think of it, no one on the Bills team has won a Super Bowl, right? Well, no Bills team has. So
no current, right?
Not mocking them, but
MVS.
What's that?
Mark, our new wide receiver, Marquez Valdez Scanlon, MVS. He won 2 Super Bowls with KC.
Another team, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he can bring some magic to the Bills.
Von Miller won 1.
Oh, Von Miller. Yep, that's 2. I feel like there's one more person. There's got to be. No. All right.
I thought that too, and I couldn't think of it.
Without looking at the roster right now. Don't look it up. Don't Google it. I see Alan Googling it. You can't Google it, Alan.
Nope.
Show us your hand. Show it. He's not complying. He's not. Sir, comply. Should have complied. All right. All right. We won't do that again. That was funny, though. Should have complied. All right. Moving on to the next topic.
Well, one thing to finish with the last topic.
Okay. Last.
Poyer was at the event. He did show up, and he spoke with Sal Capaccio, and he said, he goes, I wasn't sure whether I was going to get booed or cheered whenever I walked onto the field. And they gave him an ovation. It was good to see him out there. And he made the statement of Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the NFL. And it's been funny to watch some of the Dolphins pages because some of the statements that they're making is quite entertaining. They're like, I really hate for him to be right. I really hate to, he goes, I don't want to play Josh, but whatever, player, you can't say that stuff. Like, there's some pages that are blasting. Some of the fans are like, yeah, whatever.
Alan, can you vouch, right? Like you grew up watching. I mean, the next greatest would be Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly. Well, we're not going to say EJ Manuel, of course. So
No.
Moving on to Jim Kelly. I mean, we were kids. We watched it. We watched Jim Kelly, but I think we were at that age where we just like the sport. Oh, touchdown. That's it. We didn't really mind in our mind, like try to analyze who the player Jim Kelly is. And I'm sure you did. Can you compare the two?
I mean, I've seen him around town back in the day in those glory days, out on the town having a good time. Like you hear about the stories from the Super Bowls. That's kind of not who I know who he was back then. And I'm sure
stories. I've heard stories.
Like, there's who has it? He has his golf tournament. That's when you see him. When they had a party the night before, stuff like that. All the celebrities coming to town. They were
the gala.
What's that?
The gala.
The gala.
Yeah, the gala. The Jim Kelly. It's called the gala. GALA or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
whatever it was called. Yeah, I used to see all the guys come in. Boomer Esiason, Dan Marino, Bruce Smith. All those guys. Just when you see them out in the town, you realize how big they are and stuff like that. Some of those guys. Actually, Dan Marino was actually taller than Bruce Smith.
Is he really?
Yep. Well, just by, maybe an inch, but Dan Marino's tall. So.
That's funny because Bruce Smith always took him down like he was a toothpick.
Right.
Right.
Bad things, man.
These are bad things. Oh, do we have that video? No, we're not doing it. And comparing, Jim Kelly on the field and who he is. Obviously, you don't see Josh Allen, doing lines of cocaine in a limousine like Jim Kelly did back in the 90s. That's just a rumor. It's a rumor from a source. I'm not saying who it is. It may or may not have happened. Please don't sue me, Jim Kelly. I love you. But what I'm getting at is on the field, Jim Kelly with his team obviously had a ton of Hall of Famers on that team. And Josh Allen has, I don't know, maybe not even handful, I don't know. But compare what Josh is doing to what Jim is doing. Can you compare the two, or is it too different of an era where you can't?
Two different eras, two different teams. I think they had a different offense, and then obviously a different defense. The defense is, I don't know. I don't think, to me, the way they play defense now in that zone, that's not going to win a championship. But that's just my opinion. I think they need to do some sort of hybrid defense. And,
you can't play defense anymore in the NFL.
What's that?
You can't play defense in the NFL anymore. You get a flag.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, like you said, it's a different. The rules are different.
There were no flags back then.
Right. Yeah.
You have to
hit anybody you want.
You got to stand there and wait until they run into you in order to tackle them. Now,
you got to let them catch the ball first, and then you can tackle them. No hip tackles now, right?
Oh, that is the stupidest thing. Hip tackle. Like, well, how are you gonna tackle somebody? He's like, what if he's like trying to juke you out and then you still grab on and bring him down? That's considered a hip tackle, right? So all you gotta do is everyone's gonna be juking out of the way just like a hip tackle and get fined.
Yep. You can't hit him high. You can't hit him low.
Right.
Well, coach, where would you like me to hit him?
I don't know. Looks like flag football now.
Don't trigger the flag. Yep.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. No, that's a different era.
That's
More
for
fair.
All right. Fair enough. The dumbest rule, kickoff. They got rid of kickoff. And then they changed it to like, what was it, the XFL or the American Football League?
Yeah, it's an XFL rule. Well, I think we're going to like this a lot better than what we had the last few years, because what we had the last few years wasn't going to play. You might as well just give them the ball at the 25-yard line. At least now you'll get a football play. It's not what we're traditionally seeing, but at least it's I mean, what it was before was stupid.
What is that rule?
The kicker has to kick it like back at the 20-yard line, and I forgot.
You don't know. He doesn't know. Just say you don't know, dude.
Like
you don't know.
Well, there's actually going to be a return, is the thing.
And nobody
You're
can
gonna see
move.
an actual return.
Nobody can
Nobody
move.
can move until like the ball is caught. Yeah, it's different, but it's going to be an actual play. Which
And
is
if it's like within the 10-yard line, you can't fair catch it, which is, I think I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, what? No fair catch right there? Okay, cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's a football play.
Get T-Bass to air these things up at the 5-yard line.
And if it's
Go
like
down there and-
if they kick it in the end zone or something, which they're, like you said, they're way back there. But if they kick it in the end zone, it's like, oh, you get 20 yards.
Yeah.
I kind of like it too. I kind of like that too.
Yeah, I like it because you're finally seeing a football play for that play. Like before, it wasn't a play. You might as well
For special teams.
Yeah.
It's for special teams. We're watching special teams, guys. Right, Alan? That's got to be interesting for football.
What about the extra point too? Or I guess I'm thinking about the XFL or whatever it's called now, where they have that 3 options to kick a. You can kick a extra point or something like that, or
30-yard line, it's 1, 40 is 2, and 50 is 3 points, right?
something like that. Yeah.
Wait, are they doing that in the NFL? No, like
Not in the NFL.
Oh, I was like, that'd be kind of cool too. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun.
I think it will be too. Yeah.
Yeah. If they want more scoring, why not implement that?
Mhm.
Right.
I kind of like that.
Interesting.
What would the yardage be? It would be like, okay, less than 30-yard line, less than 30, you get 1 point. 40, you get 4 point or 2 points.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
50,
Right.
3 points. 60, 4 points. 70, 5 points.
I think they'd have to
80.
make it. They'd have to make it a little bit harder. Like they'd have to make a 3-pointer be at least 60 yards, because these guys are now kicking 60-yarders.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, it's
Easily.
no
Winning
longer
games.
it's no longer a thing where, oh, it's 61 yards. Holy cow! I mean, that used to be the record. Now you see that 2 or 3 times a season.
Yeah.
Punt God came out. I'm waiting for field goal. God,
His name is Justin Tucker.
he's a stud. That guy, he can kick anything. He's like, no problem. I got this. Rating.
I don't usually go for a kicker in fantasy early, but I'll tell you one thing: Justin Tucker is one of those guys you go for early because he's going to get you points.
You play fantasy, Ellen?
No, sorry.
Smart, you're smart.
Oh.
It annoys the hell out of me.
I just listen to your picks and I
Sounds good.
You listen to our picks and you choose the other ones.
Yeah.
That's also smart.
Very, very smart. Folks, you want to win
get
a lot
the
of
show.
money? You want to win a lot of money? Do not listen to us.
Listen, no. I'm not into fantasy stuff. But
That's why FanDuel has sponsored us.
That's why the Hard Rock Casino new app here in Florida, where I'm like 1 for like 14 on bets, which I'll never do. I do parlays, but still, don't listen to us.
No. I know. You always pick the opposite.
Shutout? I can guarantee a shutout. Don't bet a shutout. Guaranteed plus 30. Pick the under and do not play the whatever. It's not a gambling show.
You've been betting on the hockey?
What's that?
Brian, you been betting on hockey at all?
No, I don't bet. I'm not a bettor. Obviously, I'm 1 for fucking 14 at betting on football. Why would I bet for another sport that I don't watch?
Hockey?
No, I don't watch hockey. I stopped watching it when I was since I was 23.
This is the best time of the year. It's the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that. Well, Florida Panthers are in.
I know.
Yeah.
It's down the street from them.
Should I stop being a Sabres fan and just become a Panthers fan? At least I can get
you can
a winning team on my roster. Is that like Tampa Neal did Tampa Bay Lightning? He did that. Bandwagon.
Why not? Hey, I was down in Tampa in January, man. And I'm like, I went to a Lightning game. It was exciting.
They're fun. Yeah.
Yeah, especially being outside in January. Like, come on.
The arena's
stand
awesome.
Out there and have a beer. It's great.
And they're probably not as expensive as like stadiums, football stadiums, right? How much is beer at a hockey game? I haven't been in one in years.
Oh God, no. It was not cheap.
No.
$17 a beer for a tall one.
What?
Alan, when we were in the Stanley Cup, I went to a few of the Stanley Cup games.
Yeah.
They were over 20.
Really? Unbelievable.
Yeah, so not only the ticket prices go up, but the beer prices also go up.
Jeez. I can't believe they do that.
Well, I guess, all right. I'm sorry. Why? I said that I don't have any team on a roster that's a winning team. Miami Heat, NBA. I am a Miami fan. And we went to game 6 when we won against the Thunder. So there we go. Totally forgot about that. That was years ago, though. You know, LeBron, Chris Bosh, Wade. Yeah. But who watches the NBA nowadays?
High school kids, right?
Yeah.
But all right, I'll get into hockey. I'll get into hockey, and we're gonna do a hockey podcast. Tampa Neal, are we gonna announce it right now? What's the name of our hockey podcast that we're starting?
There's a bunch of names that you told me, and I assume you're really drunk because there's a lot of them.
I know, but which one was the coolest one? You're supposed to vote. Want to read them? But you should read them all. Read them all right now. This is the name of the podcast. Nobody can start this podcast because these are our names that I already have copywritten and already filed a patent. So
Top Shelf?
No, Tampa Neal. Here we go.
All Puck Podcast. Puck this, Puck that. All Puck that. All Puck these.
You got to put a comma in between each phrase, Tampa Neal. It's something to do with puck. All puck. You got to emphasize. Welcome to All Puck.
All Puck.
All puck that. All puck these. All puck this. I don't know. That's cool. Oh, definitely true.
Bob Bradley's trying to get us sued by Blades of Glory.
What's up, Bob? Blades of Glory. Puck off. Yeah, I think that was one of them too. Puck off.
Puck off.
Puck me.
I want to do one of those called
Puck me. What?
Puck
What the
you.
puck?
Well, there you go. Change your name to Puck B.
Not Puck B.
B. There we go.
Oh, yes. All right. I'm so good into hockey. And then once I refamiliarize myself with hockey again, I just got to find a team.
Hockey is a lot like football. Play good defense and score more than the other team, you're bound to win.
Yeah. And they're allowed fighting. I'm like, fucking hey, I love the fights.
Too, yeah.
Right.
Oh, imagine if they allow that in the NFL. Imagine if they allow that in the NFL. That'd be cool.
And there's always a hot-looking girl behind the bench.
Always.
People don't realize those are the worst seats in the world to have, too.
They are.
Right.
You can't see a damn thing. I bought seats like that one time. I'm like, what the hell? There's people like these seats for? You can't see anything. I see the back of the coach's jacket.
They're just there to be on TV.
Yeah.
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 So,
check out the Dallas game. check out the Dallas game. There's always going to be something to look at behind the net or behind the bench down in
For
Dallas.
sure.
But anyway, I mean, playoffs are the most exciting time. I mean,
100%.
What do you think, Alan? If we started a podcast of just hockey, you'd listen, right? You'd be our first listener.
oh, absolutely.
We got
When the
What-
Stanley Cup comes out,
What's
when
the
Stanley Cup-
what's the coolest name out of what Tapanil listed? Would you recommend?
Can you go over them one more time? What was it?
Puck.
I can.
Oh, slow it down, though. Slow it down.
Yeah,
Slow it down a little bit.
And,
Okay.
and emphasize, Tapanil. Emphasize. Or you want me to read it? I'll read it. No, I'll read it.
Yeah.
Where's my phone?
Yeah, you.
Sorry, Neil.
Oh, puck these. That's the exact way that Epic B sent it to me.
Hold on a minute.
Oh,
Here-
fuck that.
no, hold on. This is what I was thinking in my mind when I did this. Puck podcast or puck this, puck that, puck that, puck these. I don't know. That's it. It sounded so much cooler when I did it in a pool with a beer in my hand.
How many milliliters were you down there?
I don't know because I had to drive home. That was tough. No.
Maybe the last one, but
Puck
I think
tees?
we can come up with,
Or D's puck. No, D's
Go,
puck.
go puck yourself
go
podcast.
fuck yourself. Yeah, there you go.
Go puck yourself. Tampa deal. Copyright that one. No. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, go puck yourself. I like that. That's a good one. Just crazy little puckers. That's a lot. That's a lot of syllables. Go puck yourself is cooler. 4 syllables. Go puck yourself. Bob Bradley. Just crazy little puckers. 5. Not cool. Yeah. 4 or less, Neil or Bob. What do you guys think? They're like me, like fuck hockey. But no, I'll watch it. Might be a last time I watched hockey was when Lindy Ruff was the coach of the Sabres.
He's back. Now you're back.
And he's back, and I'm welcome back. It's like, all right, you fired Lindy, I'm out. That's what I did. Now I'm back.
And just think, you were born when Lindy Ruff played.
Right, yes. I like Lindy. What do you think about
like
Lindy?
Lindy,
Are you a Sabres fan, Alan?
Of course.
You like Lindy? Well, what's your thoughts on the new coach?
I don't know. I think it's just what's his name? Kevin Adams couldn't bring in anybody else. I think he already had his decision made. Just to bring Lindy back. I mean, everybody loves Lindy, but I'm not quite sure if he's the right person. Of course, the way the NHL is, a lot of guys just get recycled, or a lot of coaches get recycled.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. It sounds like they're grooming their assistant coach to take over in 2 years or whatever. I don't know. We'll see
For
what
the
happens.
Amherst. I mean, he did good
yeah.
for the Amherst. I listen a lot of WGR, and that's all these guys talk about is how good the Amherst coach, now recently, currently the assistant coach.
Yeah. I
Okay, I don't know if Lindy's going to be the guy that's going to win us a Stanley Cup.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I hope he is. I do think that he gets us to the playoffs next year, though.
Yeah. He's got to teach his guys to toughen up. I think.
Yeah, that's
you
exactly
said
what I
that
think
last time.
they need. Yeah,
They
they
gotta
need
toughen
somebody.
up. They can't. No
They're
more,
not tough.
No more drive-by skating.
Yeah.
Hit somebody, touch the puck, you got to get hit.
Yep.
Can't. They have to be the softest team in the league.
Wow, this is the most we've talked about hockey on Breaking Tables podcast. Love it. I mean,
I do
don't.
too.
Like you think some people mentioned like Dylan Cousins, what's his name, Alex Tuck. Their play will change under Lindy Ruff, and maybe a few other guys. Like I wonder what they're gonna do with Darlene. Like, he gives this. Sometimes he hits, sometimes he gives the old lay stuff, but I think he's going to have to change a bit too, the way, his style. So a lot of guys are.
Bob goes, did the Pagulas sell the Sabres?
No. A lot of people are asking for that. Tell them to sell the team. It's just the way they're. I think everybody compares the Bills to the Sabres. Like, the Bills got lucky with Bean and stuff like that, and the Sabres are run totally different. It's just
hockey's a different breed. Hockey is a different.
Yeah,
big time.
Different breed. And one of the best comments that I heard today, there's a caller on WR. Shout out to them for saying this. And this is not me saying it. This is that caller. I forgot his name. So hope I don't get sued for like copyright or fucking plagiarism or whatever. But he goes, listen, this whole NBA player can play NFL, NFL player can play NBA. But he's like, one sport that you cannot do is hockey. It's like you got to learn you don't know how to skate very fucking good. You can't do that. There's no way you can do that. So I thought it was cool.
I had this fun argument with a friend of mine who was he was from the Boston area. This was years ago, and we were talking about can players play for each other, and I'm like no way. I'm like, this back when Kevin Garnett was with the Celtics and Zdeno Chara was still playing with Boston, and I told him like I'm willing to bet right now that Zdeno Chara could dunk a basketball. I'm also willing to bet that Kevin Garnett can't last more than 2 seconds on skates on the ice.
I don't know if a lot of guys
that was the end of that conversation.
Balance and a lot of muscles they don't use because they use their feet.
Yeah.
I heard a very long time ago Kent Hull from the Bills. He used to be able to skate.
Really? That's a big dude on skate.
That's a big dude.
That's what I heard. He used to be able to skate.
No kidding. That's cool.
It's like, sir, we just Zambonied. I don't want to do it again. No, I'm in. I'm Kent Hall.
Yeah. I think they told him, you just stick with football.
You're really good at what you do.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a different sport.
No, I'll tell you, I remember whenever when the Sabres originally drafted Darlene, what I think and I was expecting was him to hopefully eventually become Hedman. But he has the skill set of Hedman. He does not have the toughness, not even a little bit.
Yeah, no, he's not the type of player. So
and I'm hoping that Lindy brings something like that out of him because he's got everything else.
He can be feisty at times, but I don't know if he puts on any more muscle, I might slow him down or something like that. But all the players say like when they do their go to training camp and they hop on the bike and they pedal as fast as I can for whatever 15 minutes or whatever it is, and Dolly
that's the longest.
Nothing to him.
Yeah,
everybody falls off the bike and he just walks away like on to the next thing. But
I heard that. I mean, it was fun to see the last play of the game. Hopefully, transitions over the next season was Tage Thompson whooping some ass at the last game.
Yeah, well,
I don't want him to fight,
right?
But I can tell you one thing: that's going to second guess somebody to try and mess with them next year.
Yeah,
hopefully.
right, definitely. Yeah, they got to stand up for each other. They also have to learn to fight a bit better. Like watching Alex Tuck fight, and I'm no expert in any of this stuff, but it's like he's not positioning himself to throw punches or something like that. He's just trying to grab on, and a lot of times he loses his balance. Just surprised. I was surprised to see him not do as well as I thought, I guess. But who else we got? Greenway. He can
throw it out.
I don't know. It's like
he's not getting younger.
Right. Yeah. I know they all got little kids doing stuff like that. They have to.
We're going to stream this segment as the first episode of
Go Puck Yourself podcast or whatever it is.
Go Puck Yourself podcast. I kind of like that. Go Puck Yourself.
This is actually funny too. The puck ups.
The puck ups. Welcome to the puck up. That's actually not bad. We'll have to do a vote here. I'll do a vote. I can't contribute because I know nothing about hockey. It's been so long since I watched it. I'm like, cool, I see it.
Puck Daddies podcast. I don't know.
Puck Daddies.
Well, if you watch the playoffs right now, there's like 7 or 8 players that are former Sabres that are still playing. So
Yeah,
you can see what
Yeah, Sam Reinhart.
No, I'm if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it from the very beginning. That's evolution of character. Captain Neal understands hockey. I'm just going to watch it and be like like, oh, what does that mean? You know,
you can watch it and drink beer at the same time.
You can.
There, right? You don't need to stand in line at the.
I'm going to yell, fight, bam, every time. I just want to see a fight.
There you go, man.
Grab his dick and twist it.
They don't. Or no, you stand in front of the TV and yell, shoot.
When they battle after the whistle and everything, I did have my daughter yell once, rip his head off.
Finish him. Rip his head off.
The people around us got a good kick out of that. I'm like, did that 6-year-old just say, or 5-year-old just say that?
Oh, the young one?
Yeah. Aurora. Yeah.
All right.
No, Emma said it too, but
they said it at the same time. Are ready? 1, 2, 3. While Tab and Neal's wife is like, scolding them, Tab and Neal's over there crying, going, I love my kids. They're so awesome. Oh, this is awesome. When are we any of the Bills rookies on? Bob Bradley goes, when are you going to get any of the Bills rookies on? Probably never.
I want that guy with the last name of Bills on.
I do too. You know what? Tab and Neal, let's reach out to him. We'll buy him dinner, whatever we got to do. Let's get him on here. Oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. That's our goal this summer is to get the guy before he gets cut with the last name Bills.
And now we're not getting him. Like, I gotta call him and get cut.
They just cut him. Brandon Bean's watching the show going, and Bills is gone. Come on, Brandon. Thought we were boys.
Well, if he gets cut, at least the price of his jersey will go down a little bit. And hey, guess what? That's the best jersey in the world to have. It already says a team on it.
It already says a team on it. He's gonna make money for the rest of his life.
Yep.
Can he sue? Can he sue the Bills? Like, you have my name. No, it's good. Fucked up.
Nope, it was already in his contract. He just didn't realize it.
Guys, fun times. We love you all. If you like, joining in on the funness and the randomness of breaking tables, hit that like button. Makes us feel good. We appreciate you guys watching, listening. Car ride home. We love you all. Final thoughts. Let's get through final thoughts. We'll start with Alan. Alan, what are your final thoughts for this year? Is it Super Bowl or bust? What do you want to see?
What did you say? 17-0? 17-0. Come on. Right? Didn't you say that one time?
Well, no, it's actually it's 20-0. 20-0.
Well, okay. I thought we were going regular season. Yeah. Super Bowl or bust, man.
Who gives a shit about regular season? Ask Tom Brady how 17-0 went.
Yeah. Okay. 4-0.
All right.
How about that one?
20-0. Right, Neil, did I do the math right? Is it 20-0 or 21-0? No, 20-0 because we'll be first seed and we only have 3 games.
Yep. 20-0. I don't see there being any way that's not going to happen. None whatsoever. Final thoughts, B?
I like hockey now. This is cool. I think I might start watching hockey with you guys.
Oh, there you go.
Alan's like, I'll be on every week. Oh, this is fun times. Alan, thank you so much for joining with us. Hope you had a good time.
Thanks, guys.
Don't go anywhere, my guy. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna
Bobby, where are you, by the way? What the hell, dude?
Yeah, Bobby. Fuck Bobby. All right. I guess he's got to buy us jerseys. Sorry, Bobby. You had 10 seconds. Your 10 seconds are gone. Yeah, you saw that. Read my message.
Yeah, mine
Oh,
either.
he did. He did read it. What are you doing, Bobby? All right. You read it. Whatever. Well, reprimand him later. I think it's time, Tapanil. Bring us home, buddy.
All right, folks. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you catch us out next Thursday, 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. Pull us up. We're on Facebook. You get the live version on Facebook, YouTube, as well as Twitter. If you missed the live version or you just love listening to our voices so much, pull us up wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, whether it is Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Pod, Google Pod. Pull us up, hit the subscribe button, share us, tell your aunts, uncles, neighbors. Don't tell your attorneys. Epic B.
I wouldn't recommend it unless you are 716 Express. He's like, all right, he's our attorney. Yes. 716 Express. Brandon Sports Buff, 716 Express. Fucking Alan. We love all you guys. Oh, that was fun. Thank you guys for joining. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for liking. Thanks for loving. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for doing all this fun stuff. We're going to talk about more about hockey, apparently. Whatever. No football. I guess we're going to talk about something. All right, we'll see you guys next week. We love every one of y'all. Alan, you're the man. Thank you for joining us. Where is Bobby Seymour? Bye.